Hello out there, it's the sassy gay explorer, I might say. Today I'm going to make the very best chocolate chip cookie that you ever ate in your whole miserable life. And I got this recipe from Martha Stewart, and it is fail safe, it is foolproof, and anything else is less than. So we're going to start out with 2 sticks of butter, softened to room temperature. And let's give that a whiz. Let's get that incorporated. Let's get that incorporated. Get some air in there. And then once we do, I'll come back to the next one. Okay, I whipped that about 3 minutes. Next, what's going to go in is half cup of white sugar. I wanted to say that with my a southern accent since I don't have one. And then lightly packed brown sugar. Actually, in my canister, I have a glass mason jar that seals. It's got a clip on it, and not that I need to tell you this, but they're very, very nice to have. But I switch back and forth. Sometimes I like light brown sugar, sometimes I like dark. So that's why the marbling in here, it doesn't matter. I think it gives you a little bit more of a flavor if you use dark, but this is a marbled up both. 1 cup of lightly packed, slap it in there. See those bows, aren't they pretty? Dollar Tree every day. Let's give that a good mix, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'll go ahead and tell you, I added a teaspoon of sea salt, fine sea salt in here. But if you have table salt, use about a half teaspoon. I like mine on the saltier side, and that's how Martha has hers. But anyway, next up, while this is whirling around, we're going to add 2, count them 2, I said 2 liquid chicken. There's 1. Dos huevos. 2. And I'm going to add vanilla. It says 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I say measure with your heart. Or measure with your heart. I don't care. I'm going to say 2 from whatever that was. Because vanilla never hurt anyone. So, we're doing that to beat the band. Boy, does it. Boy, if I had a husband that would do that. I need a boyfriend first. But, just scrape down the sides. I know that this got the paddle, the rubber on it and all that. It never scrapes down the sides like it says it's going to. It's all to get you to add it. And it's a good tool. It is. It's a very good tool to have. It's better than the regular that doesn't have the rubber edge on it, but marginally better. It's not, it doesn't scrape down the sides. Now, if they were to make one that scrapes down the sides, I'm buying it. And I think there is a mixer that does that. I think I've seen it, and I think it's Kenwood or something to that effect, and I may have to get one. Let's give this another whirly whirl. There we have it. And then the next thing we're going to do, we have 2 cups of AP flour, or if you're Southern, you say a all-purpose flour. So what we're going to do is I took, you need a half teaspoon of baking soda or bicarb, whatever you want to call it, however you want to call it, bicarbonate of soda, and I mixed it in there. So we're just going to add, you know, maybe half of this. There's no more liquid to be had. This is going to be a very thick batter. If I did it right. So that's going to be about half. Half, the monkey's ass. And of course, flour is going to spit out at you and everywhere. And who else knows? So there's that. Let's go ahead. Let's do it in threes because, well, no, hell with it. To hell with it. You only go around in this miserable life once. So hell, if flour flies on you, that's the least of your concerns, especially with the bullshit we have going on now. What I didn't tell you is to start your motor gently to begin with, to make sure that it doesn't fly out all over the hell in half of Georgia. And then give it hell. Give it dirty hell. All right. Now at this time, because it is the best chocolate chip cookie, what I did was, and we just want to scrape this on because we want to make sure we get everything and there's not a whole bunch of this stuck in the middle and not touched, not kissed by the chocolate we're getting ready to add. And let me get rid of this godforsaken spoon because I need something stiffer, but don't we all? But let's put that there. Hang on. So we're back with something stiffer. It's not, well, anyway, never mind. So we got that. Let's get down the sides. One more. Yes, it seems tiresome to do it and whatnot because you've got to stop and you've got to add. But really, the science of baking requires that. You can't just throw everything in all willy-nilly or pell-mell or however you want to say it. So then, with your clean hands, I have here a special dark, it's an XL size. I have special dark chocolate bar, oops, and some mini chocolate chips. I just dressed them. I had one of all and half of the other. So one of one and I had a whole chocolate bar because I went out to buy it. And like half a sack of chocolate chips. And both of these are semi-sweet. And since they're both made by the same company, one's probably just the same as the other one. One's in bar form, one's in a morsel form. And don't forget the little, I call it confetti, but you can call it Martha if you want. I don't care. So, what we're going to do next, oops, stop it, and then just incorporate those chips. We're not looking to bash them around and they won't anyway. But we've incorporated them. Like I said, the mixture is thick now. But what we want to do, the secret to this, you can do one of two things, and you can do either. You can go ahead and scoop these out onto a pan. And what I use an ice cream scoop, which I need to get a new one because the damn springs, I don't know, it just, they're all wonky. But after a while, they get janky. But I took that off. see what's left on the beater, whatever you can't get off of it. I suggest you lick it. Don't put it back into the mix. Don't put it back into the bowl, though. I would never. But anyway, and now there we have it. So the trick to this is to get the flour as hydrated as you possibly can. Now you can do one of two things, as I was trying to say, but got railroaded or sidetracked, whatever you want to call it. You can, it's a piece of chocolate, you can scoop those out onto a tray and stick them in the fridge for 20 minutes. Or you can set this whole thing aside for about 20 minutes. While it's resting and hydrating this, turn your oven on to 350 or 180 Celsius and let it go for that 20 minutes that you're resting. So when I come back, there ain't no we to it, I'm the only one doing this. I don't know why I said we. But when I come back, I'm going to scoop it out with a large ice cream scoop, and we're going to bake them. And then we're going to look at them and take a taste test. They're going to be absolutely perfect. And here they are finished. Look at how big they are. Big and beautiful, just like I like my men. But anyway, gorgeous chocolate chip cookies. And I just wanted to say that the oven was 350 or 180 Celsius or gas mark 4. And they cooked about 15 minutes, 13 to 15 minutes. Anyway, enjoy. If you like my recipe, please like, share, subscribe, stand on your head, do the hokey pokey, or take me on a date. I love steak. Anyway, enjoy, and remember, please be nice to one another. We've all we've got. We are all we've got. Boy, if I could mess that up any more, I would have.